Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Lara Cricket Academy for yet another game in the Cricket West Indies Rising Star Women's U19 T20 Championship. It's match number 16. Guyana coming up against Trinidad and Tobago. And Trinidad and Tobago winning the toss and electing to bat first. So two teams doing that today. Jamaica winning the toss, electing to bat first this morning, and had a comprehensive victory against Windward Islands, and now Trinidad and Tobago, the home team, electing to bat first. Chanel Sao and Shalini Samaroo, the captain of Trinidad and Tobago, opening the batting for Trinidad, and Retamaya taking up the attack from the northern end for Guyana. Joining me in the commentary box for this game is Mr. Anil Raja. Good afternoon, Anil. How are you?
A very good afternoon to you, Visham, and a very good afternoon to all our viewers and listeners wherever you are tuned in to this all-important game here in the Cricket West Indies Regional Women Under-19 Championship here at the Lara Cricket Academy. I'm feeling pretty good after having seen that game this morning, Visham, but we expect a much more interesting match here in terms of the point standings, and these two teams are more evenly matched.
And she's bowled! Speaking about interesting, what an interesting start here from Guyana. Retamaya knocking back the off ball of Chanel Sao, who has been in some form for Trinidad and Tobago. Sao has to go without scoring. It's 1 for 1. Look at that ball again.
Well, it was almost similar to the first delivery. The first delivery, it passed outside the off stump, but she had left that one alone. I thought this one, she was comprehensively beaten and bowled. It moved just a slight away from her and just clipped the off stump. Let's look at it again. I didn't think she covered the ball sufficiently.
Yeah, not getting across to cover the line.
She was playing just inside the line of the delivery, and it didn't move a lot. It just missed the bat and tipped the outside edge of the off stump. So that's a pretty poor start for Trinidad and Tobago. They would not have been hoping for a start like this. The very second delivery, they're losing a very important wicket of Chanel Sao. So it's 1 for 1 here at the Lara Cricket Academy.
Yeah, Chanel Sao has been a really good find for Trinidad and Tobago, and well, she's gone in the first over of this contest. And well, the rule coming out there, Janaba Joseph. She is some talent for Trinidad and Tobago. In one of the games against Barbados, she had 56 not out. She brought home that game for Trinidad and Tobago right here at the Lara Cricket Academy. Not a good first delivery from Retamaya to Joseph there. A bit too wide to interest the new batter.
Very interesting start here to this game. A wicket going on in the second delivery of the match. Chanel Sao bowled all over the shop, and here's Retamaya again.
Too wide again. I need to look at that again. Need to have a look at that again. I thought that may have just been inside the line there. Let's see again. Yeah, I thought that she was a bit undone there, Retamaya.
Bit of a lazy shot there by Joseph. She's only just come in, really.
She's going for that wide line again. This is cut away nicely by Janaba Joseph. It's running away, and she will get 2. So she's off and running. That's the first runs off the bat for Trinidad and Tobago. One more delivery to complete this over. It's 4 for 1. This is a good start by Guyana.
Yeah, and Janaba Joseph would be feeling a lot better seeing that ball had hit the middle of the bat, and she picked up 2 runs as well. So she is off and running. Here's Retamaya, this time on middle and off stump. Pushes it back along the wicket. So Retamaya getting the breakthrough in the very second delivery of the match, and Trinidad and Tobago, after the very first over, losing the wicket of Chanel Sao, and they are now on 4 for 1. So we are off and running here at the Lara Cricket Academy in the second game of the day in the Cricket West Indies Rising Stars Women's Under-19 Regional Championship. We're coming to the closing stages, and we have two teams here who are in a position to come out with top honors, Visham, because although the USA are leading the point standings, both these teams have a match in hand, and they're just probably 4 points away from the leaders, USA. So both teams are in a position, if they should win here today, they can go on and win the championship. So all to play for in this match, and we expect to see exciting, good cricket here today.
Well, yes, USA, they're on top with 14 points. Trinidad and Tobago, they are second with 10 points. But they have played 3 matches, USA playing 4. Guyana playing 3 as well, but they are now 4th because Windward Islands, they have now gone up to 10 points after their victory against Jamaica today. I think I mentioned earlier in this game that Jamaica won that game, but yeah, it's Windward Islands. They won comprehensively. Zyda James top scoring with a brilliant half century. Down the leg side. Not a good start here from Trisha Hardat, who's come into the attack. She's partnering with Sienna Retamaya on top of the order here. She's going to change her angle immediately. She's going to come over the wicket now.
Well, the Guyana pacers don't appear to have a lot of pace. We've seen some much quicker bowlers this morning in that first match between the Windward Islands and Jamaica, Visham.
I think, it's another wide. What fueled the decision here by Shalini Samaroo to bat first? I think when we saw Jamaica bat first this morning, it seemed as though there was some moisture in the wicket. It didn't really assist the Jamaica batters at all, although the wicket played nicely, but there was still some sort of moisture because there's a lot of rain yesterday in Trinidad and Tobago. And she's bowled! Shalini Samaroo playing all over that delivery from Trisha Hardat. And my oh my, the 2 big wickets are gone. Sao and Samaroo. Samaroo has to go now for a golden duck.
Well, that was a horrible shot if you ask me, because have a look at it. This was a full toss on middle stump. She went right across the line. She should have been playing that straight back down past the wicket, either on the onside or the offside, but she decided to go right across that. Her eyes lit up when she saw that full delivery. Playing right across it, missing completely and losing a middle stump, and Trinidad and Tobago have now lost their second wicket, and 2 of their main batters are back in the pavilion. Chanel Sao bowled in the very first over, and now Shalini Samaroo bowled without even troubling the scorers. So they're up against it here from very early in this match, Visham.
Yeah, both openers not troubling the scorers at all. And Trisha Hardat bowling 3 wides to start this over and lining up 1 delivery, and she struck. The Guyana team, they're up and running. There's their flag as well, the national flag. The red, yellow and green triangles. It's 7 for 2. Trinidad and Tobago women's under 19 team, and I was speaking about there being some moisture in the track earlier, and now it has dried out. So it's dried out even further with the sun beaming down here on the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, baking the surface, so to speak. Another wide here from Hardat. Yeah, so I think that really, fueled Shalini Samaroo to bat first here on this surface. She saw that Zyda James enjoyed her time with the bat in the second innings of that last game.
Yeah, it proved to be a good bat and track because it didn't do anything unusual in that earlier match this morning. Played pretty through. The bounce was even, and we didn't see a lot of balls spin a lot, so it probably is a good bat and track. So I have no problem with Trinidad and Tobago electing to bat first. The thing is, the 2 batters who got out were to 2 pretty poor shots played and really gave their hands away.
Yes, and what we noticed is that those 2 shots, the first from Sao, she didn't play confidently. She didn't get behind the line of the ball. Neither did Shalini Samaroo. Left a big gap there between bat and pad. It was a full toss. She played all over it. She looked to go across the line of a straight delivery as well. You can look at all those things, and those are all factors to consider when you look at her dismissal.
So both pacers striking in the very first over. Hardat. Firstly, it was Retamaya. This is closer to the batter, sorry. She allows it to go by. 5 fielders on the offside. There's a third man deep. Then there's the backward point. There's a cover point and a normal short extra cover with a mid-off. And on the onside, there's a mid-on, a short mid-wicket, a short backward square, and a deep fine leg.
I'm interested to see how Trinidad and Tobago goes here. This is a different test for them now.
Well, it's such a crucial game that you would have expected the openers would have been a little more committed to the cause.
Well, they normally are, and it's very different to what we have seen today from them. And if you look at their run rate, it's 4.032. That is a healthy run rate. If you look at, and you're speaking about run rates, net run rates, Trinidad and Tobago's net run rate 4.032. Driving is Joseph, looking for one. She'll get a chance for a run out here.
Wow.
But a poor throw in the end by the skipper Ashmini Munisar, as that brings the second over to an end. A wicket taking one for Trisha Hardat and Guyana. At the end of it, it's 10 for 2.
There was the opportunity as well for a run out, because I don't think that she was actually going to call for a single, because she had played it straight to the field at short square cover, and she took a while as well before she decided to call for the single. And I thought that the non-striker was stranded at one point in time, but it was such a weak throw to the wicket keeper that she had sufficient time to get in, but that should have been run out already. 10 for 2 at the end of 2 overs. Joseph is on 3. Ramnath yet to get off the mark. Joseph is on strike.
Retamaya continues from the northern end. And the reason why I say that this is a different challenge, is a different test for Trinidad and Tobago, the bulk of the run scoring for Trinidad and Tobago in this tournament thus far has been done by Shalini Samaroo, Chanel Sao, and Janaba Joseph. There's a full toss that's pulled away nicely. It's running away backward of square, and she could get 4 here, you know. She won't. She'll have to settle for 2. Yes, as I was saying, those 3 batters have done the bulk of the run scoring for Trinidad and Tobago. Now, this is a test for the other batters now lower in the order to come in and look to score runs. It's not a test, but it's an opportunity.
Well, let's see if they can really try to make up for those 2 early wickets that they lost. They would need a big partnership here, or a substantial partnership, to get themselves back in it, having lost those 2 early wickets.
Joseph is still there. She's a force to be reckoned with. Tell you what, she's played a cameo of 22 already, 24 actually, in this tournament. In the first game, she had 56 not out against Barbados. Their third game against Jamaica, well, she went for a duck. No, she went for 4 actually. She was bowled by the left arm seamer from Jamaica. That's Cade Wilmot. So Sarah Ramnath is at the striker's end for Trinidad and Tobago. Guided straight to backward point, but Joseph does well to get through to the other end. No chance for an overthrow.
That was another close call again for that single. So
the end of this over, we'll be looking at the teams for this contest and how they line up. That's a good delivery. drawing Joseph forward. Just meeting the outside edge. Retamaya completes 2. 1 for 8 in her 2 overs. It's 14 for 2 at the end of 3. And looking at the Trinidad and Tobago squad lineup for this game, the captain Shalini Samaroo, number 11, Chanel Sao, number 17, Janaba Joseph, 47, Anaya Roberts, number 1, Samara Ramnath, 30, Maria Foucade, 23, Kanika Cassar, 33, Kira Manpol, number 6, Katie Jazz Mitchell, 99, Amelia Khan, 18, and Kiara Ruben, 0. Hardat from the southern end. This is something we didn't see much from the other teams. Well, we saw it from USA, and you see this ability to rotate the strike. We saw it from Guyana, USA, and Trinidad and Tobago, but the other teams, Windward Islands, Jamaica, Barbados, Leeward Islands, they really lack that in their game, the ability to rotate the strike. It's something we see and we associate with these Caribbean batters and batsmen, lacking that ability to rotate the strike. But it's good to see 2 balls in this over, 2 singles. Again, looking to get runs, finding the gap here, Ramnath. Looking for 2, and she'll get it quite easily.
That was well played. She got on the back foot and punched it through the offside, picking up 2 runs in the process. So Ramnath moves to 4. Joseph is on 7, 18 for 2. We are in over number 4 here at the Lara Cricket Academy. It's the Guyana women under 19 against Trinidad and Tobago women under 19. It's the regional Rising Stars under 19 championship for women. We haven't had this tournament here in the last couple of years because of the pandemic.
Edged and past the wicket keeper, Melanie Dover, and Ramnath gets a single. Just past that right hand there of Dover.
Yeah, fortunate for her that there was no slip in place. The slip would have been in with a chance here.
Yeah, Dover certainly couldn't have gotten to that.
Yes, a genuine edge to an outswinger. Looking to drive through the offside, getting the outside edge. Sweeping, shout of an LBW, she's been given. I thought that was probably heading down the leg side, but she was looking to play the sweep shot, missed it, and the umpire decided that that ball would have gone on to hit the wicket.
Well,
we'll have to look at that again, Visham.
Well, we'll have a look at it again, but from my vantage point, it looked plumber than a plumber fixing a pipe. Let's have a look again. The only thing there is if it pitched outside leg stump. No, it didn't. That would have been cannoning into middle and off stump. Janaba Joseph has to accept that decision, and it was a good one by the umpire.
Yeah, well, looking back at it on the review, you would have to agree with the umpire that he probably got it right. I thought it would probably pitch just outside leg stump and was heading down the leg side, but on review we saw it pitching in line with the wicket, and it would have gone on to hit either middle and off stump. So a good decision by the umpire. So that's real trouble here for the TNT squad, the under 19 team. They've lost their 3rd wicket and the score is just 19, and we're only in the 4th over. So what are we going to have here, Vic? A very low scoring game, or are we going to get some resistance from the middle order of the TNT squad and try to post a reasonable total, one that can see them over the line and stay in contention for championship honours?
I think, Trinidad and Tobago, they're never out of this, well, they're never out of any game. Certainly fighters, so we'll have to wait and see. Guyana, a force to be reckoned with as well. So they are certainly up and running in this game. 19 for 3. Guyana.
Run again. Good. That was an easy single there down to backward point. Outside edge, non-striker didn't react. She had me reacting here in the pavilion fish up.
It's a 4 overs gone, 19 for 3. Hardat picks up her second wicket in that over as well. So it is a tricky period here now for the Trinidad and Tobago team. They've lost 3 wickets inside 4 overs in the power play, believe it or not.
It's 19 for 3 here.
Anaya Roberts and Sarah Ramnath, the two batters, sorry. And it's Siana Retamaya to continue. Retamaya going wide off the crease there, and that's good running from Sarah Ramnath and Roberts. So Retamaya and Hardat. Retamaya and Hardat really doing good work here for Guyana at the start of this innings. To have Trinidad and Tobago in this position, they've really done well. Wide, slashed away. Chance for an out and a direct hit, but she was certainly in there. Anaya Roberts, Samara Ramnath, and on the striker's end, and Anaya Roberts.
I don't think that the TNT batters are judging the singles all that well. I see that they're calling for some singles, and the ball almost in the fielder's hand already, and they are all within the 30-yard circle, so always the chance of a run out there with some of those calls. You got to be a little more aware as to where the fielders are placed. Try to look at the ball a little more carefully before they make that call for the single.
So Guyana don't want to lay back here now. They would want to continue this pressure, keep up this pressure that are being built up on Trinidad and Tobago at the moment.
Not being able to string together any good partnerships so far, losing 3 quick wickets to TNT.
Playing it straight to the fielder again, chance for an out, and Munisar fires in that one to Dover. And
a good show there, she could have been in trouble. And this is what point I was just making, that they're playing the ball almost directly to the fielders who are in the 30-yard circle and calling for the single.
Love what I'm seeing from the captain of Guyana, Ashmini Munisar. She's been one of the top captains, if not the best, the standout captain in this tournament thus far. Good work there by Dover. She's been running to her bowlers when they are down and out, giving them that confidence, a tap on the back. She's been, you could have seen there in the last ball, prior to that wide, she went up to Melanie Dover, give her a tap on the back as well, and she had a chat with her. They were able to laugh it out. She's a live wire in the field, Ashmini Munisar. G's up her team a lot, hence the energy you can see out there at the moment. Full and wide, and an appeal, a stifled one. That completes 5 overs, 22 for 3.
The sun was with us a couple of minutes ago. It's now gone behind the clouds, so it's been a fairly cool day here at the Lara Cricket Academy. Not a lot of sunshine, just the occasional peep from the sun, but it's been pretty overcast, very cool, nice wind blowing across, very cool conditions. The players would really enjoy that. So that's the customary sweltering heat we have at cricket matches. The heat out there is on the TNT batters because they've lost 3 quick wickets. They are 22 for 3. We are in over number 6. As Retamaya continues, and this is played backward of point, and they pick up an easy single here. So 22 for 3, 23 for 3, sorry.
Yes, Hardat into her third over, and it's good to see this from Guyana. Captain Ashmini Munisar again being brave, sticking with her two opening bowlers, giving them that extra over, and that's a brilliant piece of fielding there at cover. And speaking about her being a live wire in the field, there she is, Ashmini Munisar, just supporting my point.
Well, that was a wonderful diving stop here. Have a look at that. That certainly was going to go through cover for 4, but Munisar sprinting across to her right and diving low down to cut it off.
Good delivery. I like the look of Hardat. She's bowling slowly, but she is getting that ball to move prodigiously away from the right-handers.
Yeah, she's actually getting it to swing in the air a bit. She's deliberately not bowling with a lot of pace, taking pace off the ball. Wow, have a look at that movement through the air. And continuing to move further after pitching. So she's doing the right thing, starting it on middle stump. I thought that she should have got a slip in with the sort of movement she's got in.
And what really did these batters, Sao, Samaroo and Joseph, they like pace on the ball. That's something we saw from them in the last 3 games. They enjoy pace on the ball, and Retamaya and Hardat didn't give them that at all, and hence I think that proved to be their demise. I don't know what are your thoughts on that.
Well, yeah, they like more pace on the ball because they can use the pace really to score off those deliveries. But when there's not any pace on the ball, you've got to generate your own power. You've got to try to hit the ball a little harder, and this can force you into an error. So this is why a lot of batters like the ball coming on to the bat, especially if it is a good pitch. You know, they can play through the line, but when the bowler has the ability to slow the ball up, vary the pace, I mean, batters usually get in trouble when the ball is not coming on to the bat. So I think that Munisar is doing the right thing here. She's not trying to bowl too quickly because she realizes that she's getting the ball to move through the air, especially when she pitches it up to the bat and she's creating some problems. She has 2 for 13 in her 3 overs. So that's excellent going by the Guyanese captain.
So it looks as though she's not going to bowl out Retamaya. She's inquiring from her coach, it seems. There's one of the artificial lights here at the Lara Cricket Academy. And there's the batting scorecard. Look at that. Sao and Samaroo, the 2 openers for Trinidad and Tobago. Samaroo gone for a golden duck. Sao without scoring off 3 deliveries. Janaba Joseph, she was leg before to Hardat. So 2 wickets to Hardat and 1 to Retamaya as she continues. She's going to bowl out her spell of 4 overs. In the power play, Trinidad just managing 25 runs and losing 3 wickets.
Yes, that was a very good power play for the Guyanese women under 19, but not so for the TNT squad. Losing their first 2 batters without scoring. And then the 3rd wicket, she had only scored 7.
So what we normally see here at the Lara Cricket Academy is the bowlers coming from the northern end and running to that southern end. They normally get the ball to move into the right-handers and away from the left-handers. But what we are seeing is Retamaya getting the ball to move against that. They're getting the ball to move away from the right-handers. But Trisha Hardat from the southern end, she's getting the ball to move into the left-handers from that end. Of course, that's the dominant type of swing that you see here. But Retamaya, she is getting the ball to swing away from the right-handers from this end. Look at that again. But we've seen some good running between these 2 batters, Anaya Roberts and Samara Ramnath. We must commend them for that.
Well, the running has improved slightly. I still thought that they were taking some pretty dangerous singles. Fortunate that the fielders were not getting the throw quickly and accurately to the wicket keeper. So they got off with some run-outs. Short, looking to pull it around. It's the pad. Let's see if it's going to be leg buys.
I think she got bat onto that,
Yes,
because
yes,
if that had struck the pad, she could have been gone. She played it right across her front pad. Let's have a look at that again. Had she missed that, yes, certainly that would have been out. Here's Retamaya from the northern end. This one is into the air. Dover goes back. She's not able to get to the ball. She's disgusted with herself. You can see it there. She's got a lot of heart, Melanie Dover.
Well, she has completed her spell. She has bowled out her full quota of 4 overs, conceding 16 runs and picking up the first wicket of the innings. So not a bad effort here from Ayana Retamaya. She started the slide, picking up the first wicket, and TNT went on to lose another couple wickets. So at the end of over number 7, TNT are 30 for 3. The sun is back with us here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy.
Yeah, and there's a look at the bowling. Retamaya 1 for 16 and 4. Trisha Hardat 2 for 13 and 3. And she's going to bowl out. And to the back is an aggressive shot from Matthew Rajaram. We haven't seen much aggressive shots today from the Trinidad and Tobago batters. This one's looking to sweep that one away is Anaya Roberts.
Sweeping from off stump, a Yorker. I wonder what a coach thought about that shot.
You're going right across the line.
Yeah. What is she is doing wonderfully well by hanging that ball in the air and allowing it to move as well. That's a good shot. And again, another chance of run out. I don't think they're running with a lot of speed in the wicket. They should realize as well that they're not very quick between the wickets, and these close calls for singles.
And they're hitting the ball straight to the fielders as well. Had Dover been closer to the stumps there, she was far away from the stumps. Hardat. One smash through the offside. That's going to be 4. Good looking shot there from Ramnath. Earns her first boundary. She moves on to 13. Trinidad and Tobago 35 for 3.
Well, it was in the air for a while, but perfectly safe. It was between mid-off and cover, and it went all the way to the deep extra cover boundary for 4. So Ramnath moves on to 13 of 13 deliveries. So she is leading the fight back here now after TNT lost 3 quick wickets. Roberts is on 7. Here is Hardat, and she's bowling all over the shop. Again, a big gap between bat and pad, and losing her off stump.
My oh my, what a comeback there from Trisha Hardat, being struck for 4 in the previous ball, and coming back and knocking back the poles of Ramnath. Beautiful delivery. She was neither forward nor back. She was in 2 minds whether to play forward or back, and well, in the end she played right around it, and the off pole went back.
Yeah, she played the wrong line as well when she realized that the ball was between middle and off stump, and her bat was coming from way outside off stump. She had no choice really but to go across to make contact. By that time the ball was through her defense, and she was bowled again. So 3 wickets going down via the bowled route, and Trinidad and Tobago now 35 for 4.
Kanika Cassar comes out to join Anaya Roberts. Kanika Cassar, the all-round athlete, as we like to say. Javelin thrower, cricketer. And she's taking an off-stump guard. This one edged away, passed over. Retamaya is in attendance and Cassar is off the mark. Full delivery. That has been the mode of attack. A chance for her now. A direct hit. Is she gone? And there could have been 4 overthrows in the process as well. The ball didn't go to the boundary, but Ashmini Munisar hitting the target there. Let's look at that. Well. Looked to be inside there, Anaya Roberts. That was a close call.
Yeah, the bat was over the crease, but she slipped in the process and lost her footing.
There's the maintenance man doing work here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Lots of cricket happening here at the stadium. They're power washing the stairs at the moment. Lots of work, you know. And speaking about Ashmini Munisar, she's going to come into the attack, and you have to commend Trisha Hardat for her wonderful spell of bowling. 3 for 19 in 4 overs.
Yeah, she's really put the skids on the TNT batters here. She's single-handedly removed 3 of the batters. And she's put her team in a very good position. 37 for 4, the TNT women. And we're just in the 9th over. So they would need a big effort here from the rest of the batsmen, the TNT women.
So Munisar, of course, is going to come round the wicket to the left-hander. That's Cassar. And Cassar, as I mentioned earlier, she also throws the javelin. And so on down the leg side, turned away. 1 to Cassar. They will get 2 now. A misfield, a rare misfield from the Guyanese. Trinidad and Tobago dugout getting in behind their team. Wide delivery from Munisar.
Got worried for a while there. She was chipping down the wicket, a couple paces down, and decided to leave that ball alone. But quite quickly got back to her ground.
Wide again. Ashmini Munisar not getting it right here. Ashmini Munisar participated in the T20 Blaze for Guyana senior women's team and the CG United Super 50 Cup. It's one edge, no slip, and it's running away fine down to the 3rd man boundary, and it won't get there. That's a good piece of fielding.
Good delivery as well for Munisar. Spun a bit, took the outside edge, no slip in place, beat the fielder at backward point, but it didn't reach the 3rd man boundary. They picked up 2.
Well, they're hitting the stumps a lot here, the Guyanese.
I think what's causing a lot of problem as well for the TNT batters is the fact that the Guyanese bowlers, they have decided that they're going to take a lot of pace off the ball, let the TNT batters generate their own power and generate their own pace out there. Bad delivery.
Down the leg side, that could be 4. Pulled away. Yes, it will. Cassar getting into the attack now.
Well, a rare bad delivery. It was full. It was on the body. Look at it here. Asking to be hit, and that was well put away by Cassar. Down to the square red boundary for 4.
Yeah, not the best of days with the ball. Not the best of starts for Munisar. You can see that she is not happy. Already 11 in 5 balls.
Well, that's a much better line. Beating the outside edge there. It's the end of the over, and at the end of over number 9, TNT women under 19, 48 for 4.
Yeah, so one more over until that water break. So both batters on 9. Cassar 9 of 6. Roberts on 9 of 16. In April of 2022, the 18th of April 2022, Kanika Cassar participated in the Carifta Games at the National Stadium in Kingston, done the 17 events, and her result was a 42.86 throw. She has been in the entry A's preparation meet at the Dwight York Stadium, Bacolet, Scarborough. She's been on the trials as well. She's been at the under 18 and under 17 events held by the entry A's. The preparation series, all of those things being held at the Hazley Crawford Stadium in Port of Spain. So she's involved in sport a lot. Loud appeal there from Ramnath. Chance for run out. Again, this is some really interesting singles being attempted here by Trinidad and Tobago. Navina Ramnath coming into the attack now.
That would have been out.
Certainly. Guyana's first game against Barbados. Navina Ramnath had 2 for 3 in 2 overs. In 3 overs, sorry. And against Leeward Islands, she had 3 for 3 in the second game. The off spinner, Navina Ramnath. Ooh, down the leg side. So 10 extras already. Well, 11 now with that wide. Good bowling there from Ramnath. Remember, coming into this game, Trinidad and Tobago participated in 3 games. 1-2. Lost none. This one forced away on the onside. That's 4. Cassar again.
Well, that was a good hit because she was coming down the wicket. It was a full toss and she swung right across it, making good contact this time, hitting the middle of the bat, and it sped away down to the mid-wicket boundary for 4. So a welcome boundary for the TNT under 19. 54 now it is for 4. We're in over number 10. Signal a Y there. Moves on now to 55. Just a couple deliveries before the 10th over is completed. So TNT and 55 for 4. They would need to bat a lot better in the second half to reach a respectable score.
They're fighting back well here, Cassar and Roberts. He's struck on the pad, and she's given! Cassar has to go. The umpire raises the dreaded finger, and that's the 5th wicket down now for TNT Women's under 19. It's all 5s on the board. 55 for 5.
Well, Cassar doesn't seem to be pleased with that dismissal. Let's have a look at it here. Well, it seemed to be bouncing pretty high. She was hit way over the knee rule. and there was still some distance for that ball to travel before reaching the line of the stumps. So it seemed to be angling as well, Visham. I don't know if it was probably going down the leg side, but I thought the height there could have been questionable. But the umpire is in a much better position than we are, and he decided that that was going to hit the wicket. So she has to go. Cassar, she looked dangerous for a while there. She hit two nice boundaries. Thought that she was going to pull it back for the TNT under 19 women. But she has to go, and that's the water break at this point in time, as TNT struggles here at the Lara Cricket Academy. In Nova number 10, 9.5 overs gone. They are 55 for 5. And we're going to rejoin you in a short while and have a look at the scorecard here. Doesn't seem all that encouraging from a TNT point of view, losing their first two batters without scoring, Sao and Samaroo. Joseph went for 7. Ramnath as well was bowled by Hardat for 13. Roberts is not out on 10. Cassar, the last wicket to have fallen, she was LBW for 13. So that's the tale here at the Lara Cricket Academy. TNT winning the toss, electing to bat. They are 55 for 5 after 9.5 overs. We join you in a short while.
We're back with action in match number 16. Guyana in charge. They're largely in charge at the moment at the Lara Cricket Academy. Trinidad and Tobago struggling at 55 for 5. Maria Foucade comes out to the middle to join Roberts. One more delivery to go in this over. Ramnath striking in the penultimate ball of the over. Foucade is a powerful hitter of the cricket ball. At the end of 10, it's 55 for 5.
Yes, that's the halfway stage here. TNT didn't have such a good first half while batting. They lost 5 of the wickets, only putting up 55 on the board. So they'll be hoping that in the second half of their innings that they can bat a lot better, although they would not have a lot of their recognized batsmen. But this is how the game goes. Very unpredictable. While the top line batsmen would have failed, it's not surprising to see the lower and middle half of the batting come and really pull them out. So they would be hoping for that to happen, because they need a total that would give them a chance to win the game. I think that 100 is a par score in this format here, and with these under 19 teams, 100 seems to be the par score. So they would be hoping that they can get up to 100 and give it a good fight. This is wide down the leg side, beats the wicket keeper as well. It's running down fine down the leg side. It's going to be cut off, but they're going to be able to come back for 2, and that would be 2 wides as well. So 3 added to the total, it now moves to 58 for 5. And we in over number 11. Munisar, a bit expensive. She conceded 11 in the first over. She now has 14 runs against her name.
Good delivery from Munisar to come back. Fielder doing the work in that last delivery. Darshani Subramani, number 15 of Guyana. Down the leg side again, wide out, signaled by umpire Kashif Sandhi. Umpire Kashif Sandhi doing double duty today. He umpired in that first game between Jamaica and Windward Islands, and now he's here again. TNT women on the 19 versus Guyana on the 19.
My goodness, I can't believe a single was taken there. It's a short extra cover, very short. And she played it straight to the fielder at short extra cover and called for a single immediately. Short extra cover didn't respond.
And Maria Foucade and Roberts backing up each other well.
She's bowling with a deep mid-wicket and a long on. Those are the two fielders on the onside trying to save the boundary, and there's a long off on the offside. Flat delivery and played out on the offside. Thinking of a single, chance of a run out here. And she's been given out. She has been given out.
Well, Maria Foucade has to go. Umpire Kashif Sandhi raises the finger and she looks disappointed. We'll have a look at it again. She's run out here without scoring. There she is. She's not there yet. The stumps have been broken now, and yes, she's gone. She's just made it there now, and yes, she's certainly gone there. So good decision by umpire Kashif Sandhi. Foucade has to go without scoring. And the 6-wicket falls now for Trinidad and Tobago. They are in a horrible position at 60 for 6.
Yeah, it was a very close call there for the run out, but she was out. I thought if she had held a straight line. Look at that. Bat going very wide, losing some distance there. And she was run out by just a matter of centimeters. So probably a straight bat would have saved her there, Bisham.
Yeah, the bat was angled to the left of picture and to her right. So yeah, that's quite correct.
It was a late decision as well to go for that single because there were two fielders there. Even though it was away from the person at short extra cover, there was the backup fielder coming in as well, and they decided late to go for that single. And as you've seen, she's not the quickest between the wickets. And
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They're hitting the ball straight to the fielders and they're chancing their legs at these singles. She's bowled! Munisar strikes 7 down now for Trinidad and Tobago. 60 for 7. The off ball goes back and almost takes out Melanie Dover. Roberts now. She's gone. 11 to her name. Here's that ball again. Right up in the block hole. And the bails and the stumps almost takes Melanie Dover out. But it takes Roberts out. 60 for 7, Mr. Anil Raja.
Well, she played right over the delivery. It was a Yorker length delivery. It was flighted. There was some loop in it as well. I guess that is what made her really played over it because she was expecting to hit it full, but it dipped on her and passed under the bat and she was bowled off stump. So that's the fall of wicket number 7. And Trinidad and Tobago women under 19 in dire straits here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Guyana all over them here at the moment. Munisar now has 1 for 16. And now we got 2 new batters at the wicket. Mitchell and Manpole, both of them yet to score. None of them have received strikes so far.
Katie Giles Mitchell strides out to the middle. Daughter of Cricket 360's very own Delana Mitchell. Say good afternoon to Delana. And well, is Munisar warning Kira Manpole there. She ran in. And umpire Cassius Sandy has a laugh as well. Here's Munisar. Oh, that one coming back in sharply. And KD Jazz Mitchell tight in defense. At the end of 11, it's 60 for 7. I love how that rhymes. There was that warning. I think it's a warning. She's having a laugh. Yes, 11 overs gone, 60 for 7. What do you make of this position now? Trinidad and Tobago, 7 down.
Well, they would do extremely well if they were to get anyway over 80 to 90 runs. I thought that they really crumbled here in the start, from the very start, and they never recovered. Wickets kept falling at very regular intervals. We are just at the end of over number 11, and 7 are already down. With just 60 on the board, it's going to take a real team effort here for them to really pull out anything in this game, really.
And Navina Ramnath comes back into the attack. Well, she's making the bowler wait a bit longer to start the over. It's Kira Manpole out there in the middle. And she just plays that one back to the bowler quietly. Pulled away, and it's into the hands of the fielder, and it's dropped.
Well, I wonder if that was probably a no ball for height. Or was that over the waist? Well, the umpire didn't think so.
Umpire didn't signal no ball. Umpire Cassius Sandy at square leg. And, well, Manpole is off the mark. She lives to fight another day. And it's KD Jazz Mitchell facing up now to Ramnath. Allowed to go by into the gloves of Dover. Driven nicely, but back to the bowler. It's good to see both batters coming down, having a word with each other. There's a lot of overs to go after this. 8 overs after this. It's good to see that the weather has held up nicely here in South Trinidad at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy for these 2 matches on the show today. Down the track. She's playing the ball very close to her pad. So that's a good sign. She's meeting the pitch of the ball as well. But she's not making the best of contacts. Loud appeal here for leg before, and she's gone! The 8th wicket is down here for Trinidad and Tobago. What is happening here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy? The Guyanese, my oh my, they are wrecking havoc at the moment.
So many batters getting out, going across the line. Have a look at this again. Looking to pull across the ball. Missing it completely. And being a judge LBW here, not too sure if it would have gone on to hit the stump or if it would have bounced over.
That struck her very high there, over the knee rule. And over the pad as well.
And it was still on the way up as well. So that's the fall of wicket number 8 and Trinidad and Tobago in dire straits here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. After winning the toss and electing to bat, I wonder if they are now regretting that decision, Visham.
Well, I don't
Well,
think...
they can't blame the pitch.
No,
There
it's
are no
not.
conditions really that they should blame.
It's not the pitch for sure. I think it's poor choice
Poor
of
batting
shots.
really.
But I think that would have been kind of just into middle and leg stump. She was crouching a bit as well. She's not a short person, but she was crouching a bit.
Amelia Khan has joined Manpole. Manpole is on strike. She is just on 1.
So that's the end of the over. It's 61 for 8. Mr. Anil Raja, I know you're really good with these things, predicting final scores. What's your mind telling you?
Well, I don't think it'd be very difficult to predict here at this point in time. 8 wickets already down.
Let's look at that leg before shouting.
I was bouncing a bit. I'm not sure if it was going to hit the stump, or it probably would have bounced over the stump.
I think she was a bit deep in the crease, so I think that's why the umpire went for that decision as well. But again, the umpire is in the best position to make the decision.
Yeah, but getting back to your question, David Sharma, predicting a total here, I don't see them getting way past 80 if they should reach that far, because they've lost the entire top of their batting. They're just on 61. So it is a below par performance here from the TNT women under 19.
Again,
that's a miss here by the wicket keeper. They'll pick up a bye. And that takes the total on to 62 now for 8.
Guyana would be kicking themselves. Reason being, they've bowled 17 extras. And had that not been bowled, Trinidad and Tobago would have been 45 for 8. That would have looked a different scorecard. Struck on the pad and not out, says umpire Kashif Sandhi. That looked very close. Have to look at that again.
Yeah, have a look at it here. I thought that looked a lot better.
Well,
than the previous one. Oh my goodness.
Well, there was no signal from the umpire, so I think he thought that she got bat on it. Hence, he didn't give it out. So it was runs given to the batter.
Well, I wouldn't blame the umpire for not signaling leg by.
Driven sweetly. Durant collects that one. Man Paul picks up 1.
Yeah, signaling a leg by for that previous delivery for a shot for LBW would have been selling out yourself as the umpire, Visham. So I thought he had to save face there, because that looked pretty adjacent to me. And swung around, not making contact, looking for the single. And they're going to get it quite easy. Looking for 2 now. This is trouble. This is poor running here. My goodness. Why did she try to go up at the other end? After collecting the ball, I thought she had a chance at the non-strikers end to run out the batter. Have a look at this. Look how far out she is from the crease. And she decided to go at the strikers end.
Seemed as though she didn't realize that.
Yeah, I thought she should have known that there was going to be an easy run out at the non-strikers end. Here is Munisar. Pull around and look at
this. Could be out, and she's gone.
I think the running between the wickets has really been horrible with the TNT batters. I think beside the fact that they batted badly, playing across the line on a number of occasions, the running itself between the wickets has been extremely poor.
Well, Trinidad and Tobago, they are going down like 9 pins here at the moment. And speaking about 9 pins, 9 wickets down now for Trinidad and Tobago women. They are tumbling as we speak. Guyana, they are on a roll. There is Amelia Khan walking back for 3.
But she saw the ball go straight to the fielder, who was just at the square leg umpire, and she got a good bounce as well. I don't know why she was thinking about going for a single there. She was way down the wicket and then decided that no, she didn't want that run. At that time it was a bit too late. Both batters were stranded in the middle of the pitch, and the wicketkeeper had collected the ball. So that is poor judgment and poor running there on the part of the TNT under 19 women.
Well, it's as though they are playing touch and go. Anything they touch, they are looking to run. They are not really looking at where the ball is going. The awareness is not there. I think they need to, just look at that. Address that little area of concern.
Well, I thought every one of us would have been stumped if we were trying to really predict a total for the TNT women, because none of us really envisaged that it would have been 66 for 9 after just 12.5 overs.
Given the performances of Trinidad and Tobago in the recent past, Certainly wouldn't have predicted a total like this.
Yeah,
Chance for run out again.
they batted pretty good so far in the tournament, and the running has been a lot better than it is today. So this comes as a surprise, really, that they're struggling so badly here and they're playing such bad cricket. They played some pretty... I can't describe some of the shots that they played, was really horrible. And then the running between the wickets to compound matters and make it worse has been a letdown as well. So they've got a lot of work to do, this TNT under 19 women's team. I don't know if the pressure really got to them, because they know this is such a key game and it's a crucial match and one that they had to win to stand any chance of probably coming out with top honours. But defeat here could really see them lose their way here in the tournament. It means that 3 teams would be ahead of them if they should go down here today, Visham. Munisar 1 for 21, fairly expensive compared to the other bowlers.
Another single being attempted here. Down the leg side from Ramna. Did that take the tie pad there? Not too sure. So wide signal by the umpire. 69 for 9. One more nail in the coffin to be placed by Guyana. And she's gone! There's that final nail! And Dover is happy. Everyone on that Guyana team must be happy with that performance. Trinidad and Tobago, they have been bowled out here against Guyana women under 19 team at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy for 69. And there has been a shock that has been struck here to everyone in the stadium here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. The fans who have come out, the middle pool went back there, as you can see. But the fans that have come out here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy have been dealt a shock by that team there, the Guyana team led by their captain Ashmini Munisar. A wonderful performance from them. Trisha Hardat had 3 wickets as well. 3 wickets, and also Navina Ramnath had 3 as well. Munisar had 1. What a great performance. Look at that scorecard. It's one that the Trinidad and Tobago team won't want to look back at all, Mr. Anil Raja.
Yeah, well, 4 of the batters unable to get off the mark, and another 3 failed to get to double figures. Just 3 of the batters getting to double figures, and that was low double figures as well, 13, 13 and 11. All the others are in single digits, so that just tells you what a poor batting performance that was by the TNT women under 19. All credit to the Guyanese. They bowled a proper line, and they took a lot of pace off the ball. I thought that created a lot of problems to the TNT batters. There was not any pace in the deliveries, so they couldn't use the pace of the bowlers to try to score, and they looked to go hard at the balls. And beside that, poor batting going across the line too much. The running between the wickets as well was horrible. And we're taking a look here at the bowling here from the Guyanese bowlers. Retamaya, who was first to strike, she made the initial breakthrough. She got 1 wicket for 16 runs off of 4 overs. And Hardat, probably the pick of the bowlers, 3 for 20 off her 4 overs, and she really broke the bat of the TNT batters, because she went with the first 3 top batters. Then we had Munisar, she had 1 for 21, fairly expensive in the context of the other bowlers of 3 overs. And then Ramnath had 3 for 10 of 2.1 overs to really wrap up the tail and put TNT in a real spin. 69 all out, and it's going to be a cakewalk here for the Guyanese, I think, Visham.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. In about 10 minutes time or so, we'll join you back for the action in the chase. Guyana women's under 19 team, they require 70 for victory against Trinidad and Tobago. Join us in about 10 minutes time for more. Welcome back to the action at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Trinidad and Tobago, they amassed 69 in their first innings. They were shut out by Guyana's bowlers in that first innings. So Guyana, they need 70 to earn a victory here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in this match 16 against Trinidad and Tobago in the Cricket West Indies Rising Star Women's Under-19 T20 Championship. Well, as it seems, it looks to be an easy task for the Guyanese, but we'll have to wait and see. Here is Samaroo Ramnath, and we've seen this pitch spinning quite a lot today. And well, could this be the first wicket here for Trinidad? It's not. They were appealing. Chanel Sao playing some tricks. There she was, picking up the ball. And well, Barkoi.
That was really big turn there, as a matter of fact.
She was out the crease, for sure.
That was big turn there for the very first delivery. That's a very new ball there. You can't get it newer than that. The first delivery, and it spun a long way. Oh my goodness, almost getting through the gap there. And again, a lot of spin here for Ramnath. So they have decided to give this all they've got, even though they've been shut out for a paltry total of 6. Here's Ramnath.
The off spinner, Ramnath. Well pitched up delivery. Nice bowling there from Samaroo Ramnath. The two openers for the Guyanese. Naomi Barkoi, number 19, who's facing at the moment, and number 8, Rialana Grimond, who's at the non-striker's end. Ramnath comes in again, short delivery, turn on offer. And every ball that the Trinidad and Tobago team bowls, the crowd seem to erupt here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. There's big support on hand for the Trinidad and Tobago team. And Mr. Raja as well erupts as he gets up on his feet here in the commentary box now. Down the leg side. So
I'm amazed at the amount of turns she's getting with that new ball.
yeah.
And I didn't see a lot of deliveries spin when Guyana were bowling and turned that much. So there is some hope here for the TNT bowlers.
He's putting a lot of revs on the ball. Oh, that one holding its line. A chance for a wicket here, and she's gone. Barkoi has been gone. Stumped here to Samaroo Ramnath. Chanel Sao whipping off the bails in a flash. There was a chance in the very first ball. There was an appeal, but this time Barkoi goes. Look at that. Good awareness there from Chanel Sao. Brings about the appeal, and umpire Kashiv Sandy gives them that dreaded finger, and there goes Barkoi.
Barkoi lifted the back leg, looking to play a forward defensive shot. Her back foot was in the air for a while. The umpire at square leg decided that she did not get it down in time. By that time the bails were whipped off. So a quick, smart bit of stumping there by the wicketkeeper, and that's the first wicket here for the TNT women under-19. Ramnath striking in the very first over, imparting a lot of spin on the deliveries and the ball turning quite a long way. But I don't think that she was deceived for spin there. As a matter of fact, as you said rightly, Vishamla, that ball held its line. It didn't turn, and it beat the outside edge. And a good bit of something here. So Trinidad and Tobago have struck. They've removed the first wicket, and no run yet on the board for the Guyanese.
Yeah, wicket maiden for Samaroo Ramnath, and it's going to be Janaba Joseph from the northern end. So good delivery coming back in to the right hander. Ashmini Munisar coming in to bat here. She joins Rialana Grimond. Grimond is on strike. Two straight pass out. Leg by. No runs off the bat just yet for Guyana. Well, umpire Kashif Sani did not signal leg by. So, 1 to Grimond. Seems to be two guys commentating down to the northeastern side of the ground. Excellent bowling there from Janaba Joseph. Well played. Equal to the task was Ashmini Munisar.
Seen a lot of swing in those couple of deliveries there from Joseph.
Cool conditions at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy, and that one goes past the outside edge. This could be a really interesting contest on hand here today.
Well, they would have to keep just 69 runs. So wickets are of vital importance. There's a third man. There is a fine leg on the boundary.
Time struck on the pad. That one certainly going down the leg side. It was going down with the angle. We'll have to have a look at it again. It kept moving. It moved late. Hence I said that. Yeah, I thought that was going down. Yeah, I thought so. So, well, it started to move late. And it had a lot of space again for the ball to continue to move.
Get a bit heavier here at the Lara Academy. The place gets just a little darker. It's a hint that the rain might want to come, but it's been giving us that signal all day and it hasn't really come. So we're hoping that it's going to stay this way and we can have the completion of this match without interruption. TNT looking to pull off an unlikely victory here after being shut out for 69.
Yes, Samaroo Ramnath coming in. Delivery holding its line, not turning as much. And is she gone there? Yes, she is. She's bowled. Well. Rialana Grimond has to go now. That's the second wicket down for Guyana. And Samaroo Ramnath strikes. She gets her second. And Trinidad and Tobago does as well. Grimond has to go for one. It's 1 for 2. Look at that. Well flighted. That delivery holding its line. And knock the off stump back. Grimond has to go. Spoke to Captain Ashmini Munisar after that first game, and she said that something that they really look to do is to allow one of their opening batters to bat through the innings. Well, tell you what, both openers are gone. That is Naomi Barkoi and Rialana Grimond. So that's something that has been shot out the door. Two openers, either one of them batting through the innings. In comes Navina Ramnath. So it's Samara Ramnath to Navina Ramnath.
A U in her title. And Samaroo is Ramnath. So it will be Ramnath up against Ramnath.
Too wide there, so that'll be the first run that she would concede in her bowling. Not the best of deliveries to bowl to the new batter.
Well, they did the right thing by putting a slip for the left-handed batter. Because the ball is spinning out a long way. She's got to hold that line just about off stump, just slightly outside off stump. Try to bring the batter on the front foot. Look for the outside edge.
Swan outside the off stump again. And Ramnath fending at it.
Really giving it a tweak here, Ramnath.
Driven to Mitchell. And good throw, but good running there in the end by Ramnath to get through quickly. She was there in a flash.
Yeah, but a direct hit would have been out. So even though he didn't hit the stump directly, I thought that Ramnath still tried to effect the run out and almost got her out. 3 for 2 Guyana. 67 more runs. Got more than enough deliveries. 103 deliveries to do that, but they're losing wickets pretty quickly.
The leg spinner now from Ramnath. She has those two deliveries in her armory. She has the off spin and she can also deliver the leg spin delivery. And that completes the second over. It's 2 for 2 and the score 3 for 2. Well, they have Shalini Samaroo. She's not a wrist spinner. She's a genuine off spinner. Tell you what, Shalini Samaroo in the very first game, Mr. Raja, 2.1 overs she bowled. She picked up 4 wickets for 0 runs. That's a skipper of Trinidad and Tobago. This one played uppishly. Foucade couldn't get behind it. It's running away. And 2 runs. So I don't think Guyana would have wanted this kind of start here in chase of 70. They are 5 for 2 and we're into the 4th over. Janaba Joseph. Swan tailing away. And the feet going nowhere there from Ramnath. Navina Ramnath, that is.
That would have passed very close to the outside edge.
Playing across the line of that one. Is she gone? Well, the umpire says not out. So Ashmini Munisar is safe. So look at that throw again. Good throw. Good collection by the keeper. And well, the keeper didn't collect the ball cleanly. The gloves alone hitting the stumps. The ball was on the floor, as well as Munisar and Sao. And well, had she collected that, Mr. Raja, she may have been out.
Drop just in front of her and she got a very nice bounce. Guess she took her eyes off the ball just a bit too early. That would have been a run out there.
Full toss. Driven past Mitchell. Actually, that was not Mitchell. That was Anaya Roberts, it seems.
Not too impressed with the running between the wickets.
This is KD Jazz Mitchell on your picture. This one jogging back off a length there. It's a good delivery. Climbing as well on Ashmini Munisar. That completes 4 overs. Guyana chasing 70. They are 6 for 2. Look at that delivery again. Climbing on Munisar, hitting the splice of the bat. And Munisar was surprised. Shalini Samaroo, the captain of Trinidad and Tobago, comes into the attack. A chance for her out at the striker's end. She could be gone. She is. Yes, she is. Poor running on the part of Ramnath and Munisar. And it looks as though it's Munisar that has to go. How unfortunate is that for the Guyanese team? The captain, Ashmini Munisar, loses her wicket without scoring after facing 7 deliveries. Guyana, they are in some trouble here at the moment. It was struck straight to KD Jazz Mitchell. Brilliant piece of fielding. She released. Sao collected and executed an easy run out in the end. Munisar didn't make her ground. There she was, flat on the floor. She knew she was out. And how unfortunate that is for the skipper of Guyana. Guyana, they are now 6 for 3. Yeah, and Ruben having a dance there. And why shouldn't she? Kiara Ruben. She's enjoying the moment in national colours. It's a good battle out there in the middle between Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago. It's always a good battle between these two teams, not just in women's cricket, but in men's cricket as well. Sarah Amin comes in to take strike. Srini Samaroo, the captain of Trinidad and Tobago, of course, bowling from the southern end. She's a southpaw as well. Full delivery. She has a lot of support out there as well, Shalini Samaroo.
Well, let's see if she's still in it as much as Ramnath did.
Into the air. Amin is off the mark. That's a good single. That one was into the gap there.
It was in the air for a while. So Ram now moves to 4.
I don't think Guyana would have thought that they would have been in this position at this stage of the game. But good bowling by the Trinidad and Tobago team.
Out.
And she's gone! Shalini Samaroo strikes here. That's the 4th wicket down now for Guyana. And they're in trouble here, chasing 70. They are 7 for 4. Have a look at that again. Pitching, turning away from the bat of Ramnath. She was driving expansively. And she was gone, stumped there by Chanel Sao. That back foot raising at the very last moment. And Sao whipping off the bails expertly.
Well, excitement galore at the Lara Cricket Academy. Is Guyana finding themselves in a similar situation as the TNT batters did. They are really struggling here, and even though they have bowled out the TNT women for 69, they're in dire straits here. They've lost 4 wickets and they're just 7 runs on the board. So this sort of pressure is really going to tell here now.
Well, you have to feel it for Guyana. Certainly. Chasing 70, you are 7 for 4. Good bowling by the Trinidad and Tobago team. They have not tried anything out of the ordinary. They've seemed to have stuck to their plans. They've just stuck to the basics, and I think that is what is required.
Yeah,
they've really done that well.
Yeah, one of the good things is that they are not giving away a lot of extras in terms of wides and bad deliveries. I think the bowling is pretty good. But Guyana looking like they're panicking a bit here now. And they should be, because they've lost 4 of their top batters.
Wicketkeeper batsman Melanie Dover comes out to the middle. And yeah, looking at the extras column, only 1 extra in this innings. That's the wide bowl by Samara Ramnath in his 2nd over.
It's a good attacking field as well, even though just 1 fielder in a close catching position, that is the slip. All the others are in the inner circle, so run scoring is pretty difficult unless you find the gap and hit the ball with some power. So that as well is creating some added pressure on the Guyanese women. You know, they're not able to rotate the strike and they're not getting runs. I mean, after 5 overs, they just have 7 runs on the board and they've lost 4 wickets. So that's a lot of scoreboard pressure there, a lot of scoreboard pressure. And then thinking in terms of getting to that 70 runs for victory, that can add a lot of psychological pressure. Have a look at the scorecard here. 0-1-0-4. Those are the batters who got out. Barkoi, she was out for 0. Grimman for 1. Munisar run out without scoring. And Sao stumped for 4. So that's the tail of the tape there. And the bowlers. Ramnath 2 overs, 2 for 2. Made the initial breakthrough. Joseph didn't pick up any wickets but just conceded 4 runs.
It's Katie Giles Mitchell taking up the attack from the northern end. This one played away nicely for 4. Some sort of counter attack there now. 2 full there from Katie Giles Mitchell. Pace on the ball and whipped away by Sarah Amin.
Well, this is why I was asking you about the spinners on the TNT team, Visham. Whether they have enough spinners to probably bowl more of the spinners, because the spinners seem to be much more difficult to get away because the ball is turning as well. And they have to put a lot of strength and force when they want to get the ball away from the spinners. This could be a run out. It says that's run out. That is poor running. The poor running continues here at the Lara Cricket Academy. They've only got themselves to blame here. So that's wicket number 5, and with the score on 11 after that lovely boundary. Have a look at this here. This is extremely bad running. That ball went straight to the fielder at cover. Picked up cleanly, no chance whatsoever. Very good throw as well, and a good finish by the wicket keeper.
5 wickets down now for Guyana. Janaba Joseph picks up release, and Sao. Look at that. Dover diving in. That's the commitment of Melanie Dover. But she didn't make it in time. She's very disappointed there. She passes Lavina Raghubir. Well, Guyana, 11 for 5. What do you make it, Mr. Raja?
Well, they have proven me wrong on all counts today, because I thought that in the first game I predicted that they would have gotten over 120. They were all out for 96. Game, I never saw Trinidad and Tobago being shot out for 69, and here I thought that the Guyanese were going to make a cakewalk of this total, and here they are in much more trouble than TNT were at one point in time. They've lost 5 wickets and just 11 runs on the board, so they are in real dire straits here at the Lara Cricket Academy, and if they should pull off this one, that would be a real surprise here at this point in time. So Raghubir is the new batter, Lavina Raghubir. She is on strike. And Mitchell, right arm over. That's down the leg side. That's going to be signal wide. That's not a good delivery to bowl to a new batter. You need to get a plane at the deliveries, Mitchell.
58 required from 88. That's the equation. But it's 12 for 5. Guyana coming into this game with a loss against Jamaica.
Out.
She's bowled! Katie Jazz Mitchell strikes! My oh my! Trinidad and Tobago, they are at a high at the moment here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Her signature celebration. That right finger of that right hand goes into the air. And well, there it is again. Raghubir going right across the line of a straight delivery through her legs, and well, it saw her middle stump go back, and well, she's going back as well for a golden duck.
My goodness, going across a Yorker on middle stump, looking to play a sweep, was it? But she went right across it, and the ball, I thought it went between the legs and knocked the middle stump back. So that was not a good shot here from Raghubir. Looking to hit across the line and losing a middle stump, and that's the fall of wicket number 6, and the total is just 12.
Do I need to clean my glasses, or am I seeing correctly?
Did you see something different to me? What is it?
No, I'm looking at the scorecard and I'm 12 for 6. It is. Oh, it's 12 for 6. Yeah, it's really 12 for 6. This is some going here by Trinidad and Tobago. Hardat makes the way out to the middle.
High excitement here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in a very low scoring game so far. TNT women under 19 shot out for 69, and when you thought it was all done and dusted, they struck back quite forcefully from the very first over, and they kept taking wickets. Now they've taken 6 of the Guyanese women's wicket, and they've got just 12 runs on the board. Here is Mitchell. This is played on the outside. That's going to be an easy single. They're thinking about 2. Well, they're going to get it actually, because there's a bit of a fumble down at backward square leg there, and they were able to get back to 2, so that takes the total on to 14 now. The new batter is Hardat.
Remember that Trinidad and Tobago earlier in this tournament bowled out Leeward Islands for 26. That was that game in which Samaroo picked up 4 for 0. Here is Mitchell beating the outside edge of the bat of Hardat. And one more ball to go in the over. Katie Jazz Mitchell. Good old Delana Mitchell will be happy. Good line, good length.
Yes, good control here by Mitchell. Not straying, bowling in line with the stumps and forcing the batter to play at it. So she had a successful over there, picking up an important wicket there to send Guyana into further trouble at 14 for 6 at the end of over number 6.
Samaroo, the captain. is going to come back into the attack. What a power play this is. This was, sorry. 14 for 6 after 6 overs. That's the Guyanese team chasing 70 for victory. Good ball, well pitched up.
It's surprising to know all that action took place and we were still in the power play, Bishop.
Yeah, real heightened energy here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy.
6 wickets going down in the power play and just 14 runs on the board.
Well flighted into the air and over. Backward point. That's going to be 4.
Well, it was wide and she was going hard at it. Hitting the outer half of the bat. It was in the air for a while, but well safe and away from many of the close fields when fielders on the offside behind square runs away to the wide third man boundary for 4. So a rear boundary here for Guyana. Pushes the total on now to 18.
This one turning and she's gone. That's a Jaffa for delivery from the off spinner. That one pitching way outside the off stump, turning back through the gates. And well, it rattled the gates of Sirameen. The captain Samaroo picks up her second. And well, I could only imagine what's going on in that huddle. Look at that ball go. Seemed to have been an inside edge as well from the bat of Sirameen. That's the 7th nail in the coffin.
Well, I think that the TNT players as well would be surprised with themselves. I thought that they would have been in a very depressed mood after being shut out for 69, but they came out there with real fighting spirit, real fighting qualities, and it is now showing in their efforts out there. 7 wickets down and we're in just the 7th over. So they couldn't ask for better than that, Visham. I'm sure that they were probably telling themselves at the interval that they're probably facing a defeat here. Seeing that Guyana as well has been performing fairly creditably in this tournament, but they have been really rocked here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy.
Crystal Durant, the new batter, allowed appeal for leg before and she's gone. Samaroo is on a hat trick. She's running away from her teammates. 18 for 80 at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Trinidad and Tobago. The stadium is being painted in red, white and black as we speak. My oh my, destruction by the Trinidad and Tobago team. Durant has to go for a golden duck. Look at that ball spin. That would be hitting middle and leg stump Mr. Anil Raja.
Yeah, she was shocked in front and it hit her on the back leg as well, so there wasn't a lot of distance for the ball to travel, and the umpire judged that would have hit, as you rightly said, between middle and leg stump. So that is wicket number 8 for the TNT under 19 women, and Guyana no doubt are trying to figure out what hit them out there. They had such a good first innings when they fielded, shutting out the TNT squad for 69, but now they are in dire straits, 18 for 8.
Hat-trick ball for Shalini Samaroo. What a moment this would be if she gets this, the captain of Trinidad and Tobago. Hat-trick delivery. Oh, right on the money there. But getting the bat down in time was Siana Retamaya. 3 for 5 for Samaroo, 18 for 8. That's the score. You are seeing it correctly. Jason Kailash Mohammed Raghubir Prasad is doing a good job. It's 18 for 8. My oh my, where did that pass? That completes the 7th over. Mr. Anil Raja is in shock at the moment as we speak. 18 for 8 after 7. Hardat on 2. Retamaya yet to score.
You are right, Visham. Quite shocking cricket here at the Lara Cricket Academy. I was trying to inquire early on when I came as to the performances of both teams. And when you spoke to me and told me that both teams are playing a fairly high level of cricket, and far different to what we saw earlier this morning between Jamaica and Windward Islands, I was telling myself that we're in for a good quality match. The quality isn't all that bad in certain areas, but surprising to see that TNT was shut out for 69, and now they have struck back so forcefully that they're going to win this game by a pretty big margin. 18 for 8 is the score for the Guyanese women, so the game of glorious uncertainties.
Yeah, I'm not going to count out the Guyanese just yet. Retamaya and Hardat, maybe they can take them to victory. Who knows? We've been surprised today a lot.
Ooh.
Oh, the first real miss there from Chanel Sao.
Well, Samara Ramnath is back on the ball. Remember, she had 2 for 2 in her first 2 overs. She really started the slide here. She picked up the first 2 wickets. Well, she's back on the ball now.
It's a good delivery. She's bowling well.
Yeah, she spun it a long way when she started. Even with the new ball, she started the innings bowling, and you don't turn a new ball so much. I hardly see any spinners spin the new ball and get it to turn that much. Bowler, oh my goodness. That would have passed very close to the top of off stump. They're looking for 2 here. Well, they get it fairly easily. Runs? Yes. Runs is the call here from the umpire. So that probably was a chance. Difficult one at that.
20 for 8. Remember, they've dismissed Leewards for 26. Can they beat that, the Trinidad and Tobago team? This is exciting cricket here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy.
Well, I didn't believe that there were so many people at the ground, Visham, because it's only when Trinidad started to pick up wickets we were hearing such loud noises on the stands to our right, and when we look over, you can see that quite a bit of people have come in as well.
Yeah, there are a number of people in red, white, and black, and there are a couple of Guyanese supporters as well.
Very vociferous indeed, because it's sounding as though there are tens of thousands of people in here.
And they're making a lot of noise. Getting behind the Trinidad and Tobago team. There's a leg spin. Delivery from Ramnath. Worked away for 1. So, that's the end of 8. It's 21 for that number 8.
Another good over for Ramnath. That's a third. Conceding just 5 runs. And she picked up 2 early wickets in her earlier spell when she opened the bowling attack for the TNT women under 19, striking in a very first over. She really did set the pace for this situation that the TNT girls are in. She then picked up a 2nd wicket, and at the other end we had Samaroo, Mitchell, all contributing in terms of wickets. Samaroo, she has 3. Here she is from the southern end.
Seem to have been edged.
Three for 5. Shalini Samaroo. And that came off just 2 overs. So really looking to close it off here, the captain, Shalini Samaroo. That's a good length delivery. Brings the batter forward, she turns it on the onside. No chance of a single. Every one of the fielders in a run saving position. Everyone is in the inner circle. No slip. So you really got to hit the ball with some power and find the gap as well if you want to score out here. Here she drives down to mid-off. Doesn't time it. No run resulting. She has 5 on the onside, Samaroo. She goes across the line. This could be run out here again, could it? Oh my goodness.
Well, Sao dropped the ball there, it seemed.
And not for the first time, really. She has that habit of taking her eyes off the ball. Have a look at this. Did she take her eyes off the ball there before collecting it? That was another chance of a run out here. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's about raising her head there before collecting the ball. You got to keep your eyes on the ball. You got to watch it all the way into your hands before you can effect the run out.
A no ball signal by the umpire, committing the cardinal sin there. Shalini Samaroo. Yeah, it seemed to have been a no ball. This is going to be a free hit here for Retamaya. Turning down the leg side. If that's a wide, the free hit delivery will remain. Bye signal by the umpire.
She got off there. Probably could have been another free hit if it was a wide.
This one turning too much. And 9 overs have been bowled here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. This is the second innings of match number 16. Guyana taking on TNT. TNT amassing 69 in the first innings. Guyana looking to get 70. They are 26 for 8.
Shalini Samaroo, 3 for 7 of her 3 overs. Really putting the spin on the Guyanese batters. We had Ramnath as well, who had a very impressive first spell, getting 2 wickets in her first over. And now we are seeing another change in the bowling. It's the left arm orthodox spin.
That's Kiara Ruben.
Yes, bowling left arm orthodox, Ruben. Very diminutive. Flighty delivery. Bowler. She's bowler. Going right across the line. The ball dipping on her. Missing it completely and knocking back the off stump. So every one of the spinners who have come on have gotten a wicket in the very first over that they've bowled. And Ruben has done the same as well. So that's now the fall of the 9th wicket. Let's have a look at it here. Did she go right across it? Yes, she went right across that. Should have been driving straight back to that delivery, knocking the off stump back. So TNT just on the verge of victory. One that seemed unlikely after they batted because they were shut out for just 69. But they have struck with real power when they came on the field, and they have reduced the Guyanese to 26 for 9, and we are just in the 10th over. When we thought TNT batted badly when they were all shut out for about 13 point something overs, we thought that they didn't bat well. But here, Guyana batting even worse than the TNT batters, facing a huge defeat in a very low scoring match. Could you imagine you bowling out a side for 69 and you lose by a big margin?
Well.
You lose by a big margin because at 26 for 9 chasing 69. That's that, as we say in local parlance, that's bad licks.
Good delivery, very slow. Remember playing for Southeast, and I believe it was against East, I'm not too sure, in 2013 under 13 zonal cricket. Dismissed East for 51 and we were bowled out for 48.
Into
It
zone.
wasn't a big margin, but still not a good performance. This one played away. This could run away for 4.
Could be a run-out chance here. Oh my.
Well, Retamaya doing well to get back in.
I tell Ruben took a long while to get that ball to the stump. Have a look at that. Quick release there, Ruben. You got to collect quickly and try to dislodge the wheel as quickly as you can. She had a chance there, I thought. Well, just the 1 wicket remaining here for what would have been an unlikely victory for TNT.
Well, they'll get through for a run in the end there. And here's that LBW shout again. That certainly pitching outside leg stump and missing leg stump as well. Ruben just getting a bit excited, wanting to finish off this game. She's bowled! Game done and dusted! Trinidad and Tobago, they have beaten Guyana here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. 29 all out, the Guyanese under 19. They have been shut out by Trinidad and Tobago, believe it or not, by 41 runs. Guyana, they've been chasing 70 for victory, and they have been bowled out comprehensively here by Trinidad and Tobago for 29. Mr. Anil Raja, how do you sum up this game? What a game it was.
Well, it's beyond my imagination, really, Visham. I never thought that TNT would have been shut out in the first place for 69 because I thought they were playing pretty good cricket in the tournament and they were lying in a pretty good position, second. And to be shut out for 69, you thought that they would have been done and dusted because Guyana as well, they have been playing pretty good cricket. They had only lost 1 game. And to see that they have succumbed here to probably their lowest score so far in the tournament, being shut out for 29, I mean, that's a huge margin of defeat. If you bowl a side out for 69 and you get bowled out for 29 yourself, that's a very, very shocking bit of performance from the Guyanese ladies.
Excellent all-round performance there from the TNT team, and they're acknowledging their fans to the northeastern end of the ground and to the northwestern end of the ground. Good gesture by the TNT team as well, led by Shalini Samaroo, their captain. What an amazing performance from these young ladies. Congratulations and all the best as they move forward in the tournament. Again, Guyana, they fought hard, but in the end they were met by a dominant bowling effort from the Trinidad and Tobago team. And that's how we close it off here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy on a very high note as we look towards tomorrow when we have another 3 matches. There's the bowling effort from the Trinidad and Tobago team led by their captain Shalini Samaroo, 3 for 6 in 3 overs, 2 wickets to Samara Ramnath, 2 for 5 in 3, 2 to Kiara Ruben to finish things off, 2 for 3 in 1 over and 1 as well. There's the batting scorecard, a batting effort that never got going. 0, 1, 0, 4, 9, 0, 0, 5, 0, 0, 2. Well. That's 6 ducks in that innings and a lot to cook later this afternoon. Well. Guyana, commiserations and all the best as well as they move forward. That's how we sign off here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. We look ahead tomorrow for Tuesday, July 12th at 9:30 a.m. Guyana, they come up against USA. That's another difficult clash for them at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. At 10 a.m., Jamaica will face Barbados right here at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy. Windward Islands at 2:30 p.m. They come up against Trinidad and Tobago, who are on a high at the moment, coming in from this victory. Well, join us tomorrow for more action in the Cricket West Indies Rising Star Women's U19 T20 Championship. On behalf of the entire crew here, Jason Prasad, Matthew Rajaram, Michael Rupwa, Mr. Anil Raja, and myself, Visham Lalman, we say goodbye for now and see you tomorrow.